Chapter 455. Katza stared at Alex dumbfounded as if Alex was telling him the most bizarre thing ever. Alex smiled wickedly and continued, "Also, after the hypnosis, whoever stops you from eating shit, you'll do anything, even kill yourself, until you eat shit. If you see shit on the road, you must eat it, otherwise, you'll feel as though you'll die if you don't. You'll try to kill yourself when anyone tries to stop you. This will go on and on for the rest of your life. Hence, that is what your future holds. You will not pursue anything other than eating shit. You will have no interest in money, pleasure, or women. All you would want to do for the rest of your life is to eat shit." Katza was a little agitated by Alex's remark and said, "Hey, Mr. Anderson, do you think I'm stupid? Do you really think I'll fall for that stupid trick? This is not how you do psychological manipulation. You are no professional." Alex laughed out loud. "I'm not a professional, you say? Haha. I'm an expert. Try and see if you don't believe me." Then, Alex stretched out his hand and tapped Katza's forehead. Katza felt as though his body had been fixated by something invisible. After a few seconds of respite, he opened his eyes wide and murmured anxiously, "Where is shit? Where is shit? I want to eat it now. I'm going to die. Arg! Where is shit?" He even forgot about Alex's existence. He turned around and ran toward the dormitory in a hurry, because there was a voice in his brain telling him that there were toilets in the dormitory building. And he would have all the shit he could eat. The most bizarre and shocking incident then broke out in the dormitory building of Oris University of Finance and Economics. Katza Whale, the popular guy in the university who came from a super-rich family, barged into the toilet and kicked a male student who was sitting on the toilet, taking a dump. Listening to the first half of the story, it sounded like a story of a rich guy bullying other students, but the second half of the story was absolutely disgusting. After kicking the student away, Katza reached into the toilet bowl and scooped the stool that the student had just defecated and stuffed it into his mouth. The scene of him devouring the shit caused the other students who had witnessed it to vomit. They didn't know what was wrong with him, so they quickly called the warden. When the warden came, Katza had just filled his belly with the shit, and he didn't even wipe his mouth. The warden vomited upon seeing the scene as well. Despite the disgust, the warden didn't dare to take it lightly as he knew that Katza came from a powerful family. He stared at him and asked, suppressing the disgust building inside him, "Mr. Whale, what's going on? Why are you doing this?" At this moment, Katza had just regained his composure. He felt an extremely disgusting taste in his mouth, so he wiped it and put it under his nose and almost fainted from the irritating smell. He had completely forgotten that he had seen Alex and what he had done just now. He didn't understand why he had a mouth full of shit. He rushed to the sink to rinse his mouth and retched. The warden followed him and asked, "Mr. Whale, are you not feeling well?" Katza shook his head, his face as pale as a sheet of paper. "What's going on? Did someone trick me?" A male student came forward and said, "Boss, just now, you came back from outside, kicked Adis off the toilet, and ate his." He couldn't go on at this point. He felt as though he was going to vomit again and tried to control it. He slowly said, "Maybe we should go to the hospital to check you out." "What the fuck did you just say?" Katza shouted angrily, "You said that I ate Adis." All the male students nodded profusely. Katza vomited again and growled, "Hurry! Take me to the hospital." The warden started his car and drove Katza to the Apollo Hospital. Several male students who were close to Katza followed as well. As soon as they arrived at the hospital and saw the emergency doctor, Katza shouted, "Doctor, quick! Clean my guts! I ate shit." The doctor was stunned. It was the first time he had seen such a patient after more than a decade of experience in medicine. He reflexively asked, "Why did you eat shit?"